Alright, so my sound is not the best as far as my mic, but this will do. So I'm just going to kind of go over what I have done in the game in Pokemon Home here. So, you know, now I have almost half a box of Spiritombs. We'll just kind of go over some of the nicknames there really quick. I think I've looked at them before, so there's nothing in that box. These are all the Justice Pokemon, and so I have quite a bit of them. So there's all the Zygardes, 2 shiny Zygardes, and again you would have to have gotten a shiny Zygarde that wasn't the complete form, and then you had to turn it into the complete form Zygarde to get it, basically. So it was kind of annoying to get that. I'm not sure why I have 4 Groudons but 3 Kyogre. I'm really proud of this name. Gayqueefza is a pretty good name for Rayquaza. Alright, so then, you know, the Therian forms, I've still only found, I'm missing one of the other form. And then we have more of those. And then, you know, a lot of Zekrom. Not so much of these, of Latios, a lot of Latios. Here we have Last Hit Ass, Red Angel, Double D, Latidos, you know, some of those are fun names. I think some of them are like Zex Rom from Gundam Wing, Zex Saphir, because it was from Sapphire. Omega, Ruby, and you know, those games. Alpha Sapphire, I don't know why I couldn't find that word. So there we go, you know, the Alpha, the Omega. You know, these are actual ones. This one's from Ultra Moon. I tried to name some of them so I would know the name. So all of the Kyurems I have here. Some Reshorams here. And then Cresselia. We have Cresselia here. That's a good one. Decent amount of Heatran. Pokedex entry says something about Crossfoot. When it leaves an imprint in the ground, it leaves a crossfoot pattern. That's the only Arceus I think I have. I think I might have one other Marshadow, so I really don't have many of those. Here's all the Lake Pokemon. Lakeamon is the name of the box. This one's from Ultra Moon. You know, I tried to name some of them like that, so I would be able to kind of, you know, She-Spit is really, this one's from Alpha Sapphire, Scarera, Foxy. No comment on some of these names. So, you know, not much really has changed with this box. I think it's kind of fun as you can go back to my other videos and really see how disorganized this was and how organized it is now. There's more Genesect than I had before. I think that, yeah, literally these are all from event mystery gifting. So then we have Yveltals. That one's from Ultra Moon. Xerneas. These are mystery gift Pokemon, and then here's all my, again, I don't know, legendary dog is kind of a dubious way to put it because they aren't really all dogs, but anyway. That one's from Ultra Moon. That one's from Crystal version. That one's from Moon version. That one's from Alpha Sapphire. That one I got in a Wonder Trade. And if you look at it, it looks a lot like the character from Thundercats. It does look like Snarf, so I got this one through a Wonder Trade of all things. So that one's from Alpha Sapphire. And then these are, some of these are actual Palkias that I've caught. Pokemon, which is referencing Weird Al's Polkamon song, which is a polka Pokemon song that he did for, I think it was the 2000 Pokemon movie, the second film. So, you know, all my ho-ohs, we got play ho, we got oh-ho instead of ho-oh. Oh-ho. We got ho. Just ho-oh. Ho-oh. Ho-ho-ho. Because it has Christmas colors. I thought it was kind of funny. That one's from Sapphire. This one was from Crystal version. It was a pain in the butt to catch. The Pokeballs don't actually work in the right capture rates in that game. So I was really pissed. I named it Juggia because I was pissed. That one is definitely from my Sword version. I remember giving it a weird name like that. Ultra Moon. I got Fapdos. Oh, that's Zapaz. Ultra Fapdos. And I'm not sure where my my Galarian Zapdos is at right now. I think it's set to a battle team or something. I couldn't transfer, but yeah, I have all three of those as well. So then there's all the Maluatas and the Victini and some more mystery gift Pokemon. Pokemon to train. I've kind of gone through some of these before. Some of them have been added. So I'm not really going to go over these too much. I've gone over them before. A lot of them. You can just kind of go to the older videos. But if you really want to know. But I'm trying to see if there's anything newer here that I would want to comment on, really. I feel like I've commented on most of these, so we'll keep moving on. So I did add a lot more NPC traded Pokemon. Again, these are Pokemon that I got through trading to an NPC in whatever game. They traded me a Pokemon in return. And so I tried to do that as much as I could in every game. And so that's what these all these guys are. And it was only maybe about half full, and now I have it really full. Some of these are really fun. I would say these are probably the most interesting ones that I've transferred over. So, you know, Shucky is from Gen 2, and you can get it from someone. They give it to you, and they basically say, give it back to me later, but you can say, no, I'm not going to give it back to you, and just be a bitch, basically, and that's what I did. And so Shuckle has, I think, the highest defense stat of any Pokemon in Gen 2, if I'm remembering right. Don't quote me, but, you know, so I always wanted to raise one, and I figured, why not when I'm playing through, you know, for this 5-month period where I'm just trying to do as much Pokemon on the 3DS as I can. So I did face the Elite Four with this guy. It was pretty decent. I mean, Flash is really annoying. And then Rest is really annoying, and Toxic is really annoying. And then I can just sit there and bide, and you're taking more damage with Toxic, and maybe you're missing, maybe you're hitting me. You know, maybe you do hit me, I take some damage, I rest. You know, you can see how Toxic is really mutual to not just bide, but also rest, and also Flash. You see, so it's honestly, it's a really good Pokemon. It did pretty well. So I did not trade it back. And so same thing with this one. This is a Spearow that has, I think it holds mail that you're supposed to give to someone. I refuse to give it back. And I was sick of doing the Pidgey line, and I wanted to give, you know, this more of a try. So, you know, these are notable for the sense that you have to kind of go out of your way to keep them, you know, and so it's kind of fun to say, look, I have the ones that you kind of have to go out of your way to keep them, basically. So, all right, so Pokemon to train. Let's see if there's anything more I could really comment. I mean, again, that's just the team I've commented on before. Yeah, I don't really see anything. So really, I don't have much to say about these. I've talked about them before. It's about the same with all of this, so I'm just going to keep going. So I did arrange these Gyarados from Gen 2 together. So I thought that's cool, and, you know, Rage Lake, because, you know, you get it from the Lake of Rage. We'll keep going here. You know, I think that this has more of the totem Pokemon than I had before, and these are literally the totems that you get for collecting in Ultra Moon. If you collect enough graffiti on buildings, you can get the totems. And so I have another one somewhere, I think. I haven't organized it here yet. And, you know, we have more mythicals in here. These are from Pokemon Go. So I have one of each of those. You know, so we have that. And then we have more Mewtwo's now sorted out. So this one is from Ultra Moon. I forget what that one's from. A lot of these are just event. This one is, I did catch it. It is from the Game Boy, so it's probably Crystal or Blue version. And I do have two Mews over here. This is the Mew from Gen 9 that has the Terraform randomly. Its Terraform being Flamethrower. So these are some event Pokemon, nothing to really say. Nostalgic Pokemon. Gas Liquor, I think this is just a really good name. This is really the crowning, the best one, I would say. I guess let's look at the stat spread really quick here between these guys. So, let's see here. I mean, this one's kind of comparative. So I guess this one might end up being a little bit better than that one. I guess we'll see. But yeah, they all have, I think, Cursed Body, which is nice. We'll just move on here. Rares, Ultra Beasts 3, Shinies 2, Event Pokemon 2. Shinies 3. I don't know if I really have much to say. It's really cool that I have a shiny Umbreon, because Umbreon's probably my favorite EV form, if you help me to deciding. So it's really cool to have a shiny of that. I'm really happy with that. This was a shiny Toxtricity. I was wondering if it was the one I got from you could get a card at GameStop to get that one. I don't know. So yeah, so we have a shiny Moltres over here. Galarian form. So I guess that's why it's not there. I have a shiny one of it. There's the shiny Zamazenta that you could get. I have a shiny of the electric totem, Tapu Koko. I couldn't remember the name. So that's pretty cool. There's some pretty cool shinies in here. I don't know. I debated whether I wanted to put these into the legendary boxes or what the heck I really wanted to do. You know, this could be organized a little better there. There we go. This is not a shiny Lapras. We should move that to the rare Pokemon box. There we go. Alright, so yeah, these are Pokemon Go shinies. You know, I have a lot that I want to transfer over from that. not really much to say there. You know, there's my Zarude, the only one that I have. There's my 2 Celebes. Again, I love Ilex Forest, you know, is the Gen 2 forest, and it's from Crystal version, so Crystylix or Crystallix, however you want to say it. Nothing much to say, you know, now I have my Regis here. I don't have Regidrago yet, so I have Regieleki. I still need to get Regidrago. I'm waiting on playing with my friend, playing that game again. So here's some Muglitch Pokemon. It expanded all the way to a 2nd box. So here's the, I say this wrong all the time, we're gonna look at the name here. So Oricorio. Here's all the different forms of Oricorio. And I found another one of this form, so that was good. Blow Peter. Cheery Electri. Pom Pom. Just looking at the names here, I'm curious on the names. Okay. So, you know, then all the Rotom forms, and I figured I would just throw in all the different forms of Tyrogue, I guess as I would put it, and all the different forms of these guys. I still want to get all the evolved forms of them. Here's all the Unowns. It was the first time I had done the Unowns during this 5-month period. I had never done it all before. And it was fun because it was easier for me because I'd only released some of them in a different game. So I went between Crystal and Blue version in order, or not Blue version, wow. Crystal and Gold version, excuse me, you know, to make this fully happen. And they're all alphabetized, so, you know, this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and these are the Z's. And then these are just unsorted ones. So again, they're letters of the alphabet. They're Pokemon in the shape of the letters of the alphabet. A box 5 for shinies, and then it expanded so much that I literally have, and I'm still finding more. So these are more NPC Pokemon that I traded for with a non-playable character to get them. And then this is just more unsorted stuff that I'll kind of just go through, and I've tried to kind of organize the unsorted stuff to some more extent. You know, there's more of these together. You'll see more things grouped together. You know, I'll do things like I'll see this and I'll say, oh, you know, let's go ahead and put like with like, almost like you're doing a puzzle or something, you see? So these are organized by type on some level. I guess not completely. So this is fire, you know, okay. So I'll just keep kind of going. But yeah, you know, we have this kind of stuff. Just more organized in general, so. And then I'll eventually just be throwing types together in their own boxes and have all of the different species that I have multiples of kind of put all together, and you know, it'll slowly come more together as I keep doing this. But yeah, I went through the boxes in videos before, so you can kind of just really get a sense of how much I've really organized this a lot better. So yeah, these are, I think, by type. It looks like it, you know? So, you know, this is just how much stuff I have to look through and really sort it all out. You know, it's going to take a while, but, you know, every little bit counts, and so, again, it's just about... See, I am kind of trying to get... I'll have to go back quite a ways for this, but I remember seeing it. I know I moved them. There they are. So that's cool. You know, another Poliwrath to go with the Poliwhirls. And I have a lot of Poliwags from breeding. But yeah, just little things like that, and eventually I think everything's going to be more sorted. Yeah, we'll keep going here. Oh, I remember Crisco. That could honestly go in the nostalgic Pokemon, I would say. Okay, so nostalgic Pokemon 3, put it in there. But yeah, Crisco, I remember, I think I made it pretty much the best I could. Oh, holy crap, that special defense is ridiculous, 312. That's insane. And it would be good on my weather team because it knows Rain Dance. Outrage is really nasty. Sap Sipper. So if it's hit with a grass type attack, it'll absorb health. So that's kind of an interesting combination. So yeah, that one would be, so we're in box like 85. So I remembered, we'll go back. It's really pretty simple once you figure out how to navigate through everything. Alright, so I'm already saying, you know, I feel like we're playing Tetris or something like that, you know? But anyway, we'll just, so, you know, here's some Poliwags already right there, right? So, but yeah, I'm trying to just scroll through them mostly here. I'm not going to do too much with it. I just want to get a sense of how much more organized it is. You know, I could definitely do more with this so that all the Squirtles are just in a box together. Stuff like that. This ridiculous amount of Keldeos. If anyone wants one, let me know. So, you know, when it's stuff like this, I've been trying to, and I'm not going to do it, I'm just going to keep going, but I would move this to here and, you know, compact it all together so it's only taking up one box instead of two, really. That kind of stuff is, you know, what I've been trying to do for a lot of the part here. So you'll see a lot less of that disorganization. See, it's getting way more organized. And, you know, I see little things like, oh, you know, that could go there. Just little things like that. And eventually it'll be more organized, like I'm saying, so. And again, this is not even everything. I still have a lot to move over from Sword. I played a lot of Sword. I played over 200 hours of Sword. So I have everything from there to still move over. I have everything from Arceus, everything from Let's Go. I'm not all the way done with Let's Go, but I'm mostly done with it. So I have all these games on the Switch that are connected to home that I still have yet to move everything over. And this is just prioritizing when we're back at the beginning. But yeah, this is prioritizing Pokemon that I've moved over from Bank. Because it feels like soon enough they're going to take away Bank functionality. And there's a lot less you can already do. So again, the 5-month period, it was all about playing the 3DS platform of games. And these are all Pokemon I'm sorting. Most of them, anyway, are from all of that my friend and I did for about 5 months. Between Thanksgiving last year and April, around April 4th of this year. So everything I went through, you know, that's what it's really all from, and that's what I'm all sorting out here. So yeah, you know, you can really get a sense of just how much more organized even some of the clutter, you know, the stuff that's not the best Pokemon are. And I still have a lot to consider. I'm thinking of doing a box where it's Pokemon that I've traded from friends of mine, and really Velo is the main one. So, you know, I'm looking at that. I'm looking at what Pokemon are considered rare, and which ones will go in that box. And I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to really get to the nitty-gritty of just getting the different species of the uncommon, common Pokemon together. So hopefully you enjoyed the video.